yard sale? Well, I've got just the thing for you. It's the community-wide yard sale this Saturday. And to find out where all the sales are, all you need to do is pick up your map for the community-wide yard sale at any of the convenience stores or at the Chamber of Commerce office. And ads will also appear in the Salem News. So make plans for this Saturday for the community-wide yard sale.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at that most current weather forecast. Will continue to be sunny today with a high temperature near 87. Winds will be out of the south at around 7 miles per hour. We have clear skies in the forecast for tonight with low around 57 degrees. Southerly winds tonight will be 3 to 6 miles per hour. Tomorrow should be sunny with a high temperature near 83 degrees. We'll have a light southerly wind that will be increasing to 5 to 9 miles per hour during tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow night, we expect clear skies, low temperature around 53 degrees. Southeasterly winds will be around 6 miles per hour. Sunny skies are forecasted for Sunday with a high temperature near 83. We'll have southerly winds on Sunday 6 to 10 miles per hour. Then Sunday night will be mostly clear with low around 57. Monday should be sunny with a high temperature near 85. Skies will be mostly clear Monday night with low temperature around 59 degrees. Then Tuesday, we do have a chance of showers in the forecast for Tuesday afternoon. The day will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 84. Tuesday night's expected to be mostly cloudy with low around 55. Then Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high temperature, a little cooler now, with a high temperature near 74 degrees. Wednesday night will be mostly clear and kind of chilly with a low around 45 degrees. And Thursday, mostly sunny with a high temperature near 75 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Talk, they hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. College life is about so much more than what happens in the classroom. For many, a college dorm is the first place they live on their own, without parents down the hall. It's a time full of new freedoms and responsibilities, things that may have been managed for them just months earlier in high school. Balancing time, money, laundry, health, eating habits, and social life is a major adjustment. Students are also often surrounded by peers from diverse backgrounds, exposing them to new perspectives and cultures. In high school, school and home life are separate. On a college campus, those lines often blur. With that freedom can come pressure. Some students will be influenced by what's popular or expected. Others will stand their ground. Recently, a group of agriculture students showed what it means to take a stand. When a proposal was introduced encouraging students to observe meatless Mondays in campus dining halls, these students organized and spoke up. They shared facts and personal stories about agriculture and livestock production. Their message was respectful, informative, and focused on preserving a balanced and accurate conversation around food and food choices. In the end, the proposal was defeated, not through argument or protest, but through thoughtful dialogue and civic engagement. Kudos to those students for using their voices to make a difference. College is about so much more than classes. It's about learning to live, lead, and stand up for what you believe in, even when it's not the popular choice. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
John Deere is putting in work and putting up highlights.
Oh man, look at those passes. Tillage, planting, harvesting.
3 years in, and these pre-owned machines are still at the top of their game. We're talking reliability, performance, and long-term potential.
And get this, these veteran machines can pick up the latest precision tech with ease.
You know it, and fans ready to add John Deere certified pre-owned equipment and more options to their lineup can shop at machinefinder.com.
Booyah!
Hey, Dad, I've got some ideas about our seed order from MFA.
Oh, yeah? What do you recommend?
The corn hybrid with the new trait stacks had great performance in last year's replicated trials.
So, you've been doing this instead of your homework.
Well, did you know our seed purchase will earn us free fertilizer with MFA rewards?
Wait, did you say...
Townscreen in Salem and Houston is a very effective way to get your message out to the public, courtesy of their vertical screens in high-traffic areas in both towns. Your ad, flyer, or even video can be displayed for as little as $15 per week, with monthly and yearly rates available. You'll also find Townscreen on display at the Echo Bluff and Montauk State Park lodges. Produce your own ad or get help from the Townscreen staff. To find out more, go online at townscreen.com or call or text 636-338-1199. Townscreen. Country Mart in Salem has a large selection of fresh and packaged meats, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables. They even have propane tanks and everything you need for a picnic, barbecue, or even just a great day on the river. It can all be found under one roof at Country Mart in Salem. And don't forget to check them out online at www.tcmarkets.com. Country Mart, Highway 3272 East in Salem. They're here to help you save.
Direct cash cattle trade was somewhat busy and cash hogs were steady to lower. Good morning, I'm Kellen Havikin with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade had a few bids on the table at $230 to $233 on a live basis, below asking prices of $237 to $240. Dress bids were reported at $357 to $360, below asking prices of $363 plus in the north. Packer inquiry should improve somewhat today. The winter livestock auction in Dodge City, Kansas, compared to last week, 700-pound steers sold $8 higher. Steers over 800 pounds sold steady to $6 lower, while under 800 pounds sold steady with soft undertone. Heifers over 600 pounds sold steady, soft undertone, and under 600 pounds sold steady, strong undertone. Larger packages of feeders were better quality and condition, kept prices steady. The USDA says there was moderate demand for heavy supply. Feeder supply included 69% steers and 55% of the offering was over 600 pounds. Medium and large one feeder steers 709 to 741 pounds brought 354 to 377 with an average price of 358.59. Medium and large one feeder heifers 565 to 595 pounds brought 361 to 383 with an average price of 373.39. Box beef closed sharply lower. Choice was $5.25 lower at $363.22, and select was $3.49 lower at $343.40. Estimated cattle slaughter was 113,000 head. Cash hogs were steady to lower. Processors were more aggressive in their efforts earlier in the week to meet their near-term ready numbers. The market continues to be focused on demand, and there is some uncertainty about China's interest in U.S. pork. The USDA's export sales numbers, typically out on Thursday, have been delayed indefinitely by the partial shutdown of the federal government. Butcher hogs were steady at the Midwest cash markets. Barrows and gilts were priced at $72. Sows had a range of $61 to $69. At Illinois, barrows and gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $63 to $73. Pork values closed a dollar lower at $107.35. All primal cuts except loins were lower. Estimated hog slaughter was 490,000 head. At the CME, live and feeder cattle futures fell sharply, pressured by the recent wholesale and direct cash price action, and lean hog futures were down on the steady to lower cash during the session. I'm Kellen Havikin for Brownfield.
At the Missouri Department of Agriculture, they know protecting your livestock is a top priority, especially when black vultures are involved. Use the following tips to keep these pests away. Pen birthing animals near human activity. Remove roosting locations such as dead trees and abandoned barns, and scare vultures away with loud noises. Visit agriculture.mo.gov for more tips. There are plenty of mitigation options available. Get help today at agriculture.mo.gov.
Hey, how many things can I plug into one power strip?
I don't know. Does it really matter?
An overloaded circuit is a recipe for disaster. Most standard outlets can hold only 120 volts of power. Be cautious when plugging devices into power strips. Electrical problems cause more than 50,000 house fires every year. Keep safety first, always.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements, and it's being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Artist Colleen Arthur of Rolla passed away Monday, September 29th at the age of 96 years. Funeral services for artist Arthur will be Monday, October 6th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Rolla Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of artist Arthur will also be on Monday starting at 11 o'clock and continuing till service time at 1. Entry will be at the Ozark Memorial Cemetery, Rolla, Missouri. And all arrangements for artist Colleen Arthur of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements, and it was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. You are invited to attend the next Salem and Dent County meeting of the Sleep in Heavenly Peace group Monday afternoon, October 6th, starting at 5:30 and lasting until 6:30 in the evening at the Salem Community Center at the Armory in the Rotary Room. Upcoming events, needs, and more will be discussed. The Dent County chapter of Sleep in Heavenly Peace is a 501c3 nonprofit that provides a new free bed to children in need in our community who do not have a bed between the ages of 3 and 17. Mark your calendars and please join them. And new members and volunteers are always welcome. If you're not able to help physically, donations of new bedding are always welcome to help provide a good night's sleep to the area children. Monetary donations are also accepted. Please make checks payable to Sleep in Heavenly Peace and designate the Mo-Dent County chapter. If you have questions, please contact Patty McEwen at 703-964-6495 or email her at patty.mcewen@shpbeds.org. That's PATTI.MC. That's MCKEOWN at shpbeds.org. Well, there's a busy weekend ahead, and it starts out tonight with the 2025 football homecoming that'll be held before the Tigers take on the Willow Spring Bears in the football game at Bill Shugart Stadium. This year's senior queen candidates and their escorts include Maggie Hogan, escorted by her father, Joshua Hogan, Addison Fulton, escorted by her father, Travis Fulton, and Elizabeth Hendricks, escorted by her father, Chris Hendricks. This year's class court members and their escorts will be Brinkley Tripp, escorted by her mom, Tammy Quick, representing the freshman class, Aubrey Groff, escorted by her father, Lennis Groff, representing the sophomore class, and Riley Parker, escorted by her father, Matthew Parker, representing the junior class. Well, activities continue tomorrow as the 67th annual Rose Holland Trout Derby will be held. Actually, kicks off today through Sunday at Montauk State Park. Derby fishing hours are both Saturday and Sunday and will begin at 7:30 each morning. Now, fishing on Saturday will end at 6:30 and at 11:30 Sunday morning. Several activities will take place in conjunction with the Derby, including a cruise-in car show Friday and today from 3 until 7 at the Cersei Building parking lot across from the Dorman L. Steelman Lodge, sponsored by the Current River Cruisers Car Club. On Saturday, there will be a health screening by the Texas County Memorial Hospital from 9 in the morning until noon. You're encouraged to make sure that you fast for 10 to 12 hours beforehand for the best results. From 11 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, families can enjoy face painting, pony rides, bounce houses, games, and walks throughout the grounds. A cornhole tournament will begin at 1 o'clock with prizes awarded, and there will also be live entertainment starting at 5 in the afternoon and lasting till about 8:30 Saturday evening, featuring James Van Kirk from Licking and others. On Sunday, prizes will be awarded in front of the lodge starting at noon, including attendance prizes, the kids' heaviest stringer, the heaviest brown trout, as well as any tag fish that were caught and registered. All the proceeds raised from the Derby will benefit the American Heart Association. And if you'd like more information about the Rose Holland Trout Derby, call 573-548-2434. Well, don't forget about the courthouse birthday celebration tomorrow, because the Dent County Historical Society is hosting the 155th birthday of the Dent County Courthouse in downtown Salem tomorrow from 11 in the morning until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Prepare to be entertained with a variety of performances and activities. Please bring a lawn chair or blanket and maybe even a picnic basket to relax and enjoy the local concerts, featuring a diverse range of groups and vocalists for an enjoyable early afternoon concert. This event is not just a celebration, it's a community gathering. It's free and open to everyone, ensuring that all can join in the festivities. To start the festivities at 11 o'clock, there'll be a prayer, pledge of allegiance, and the singing of God Bless America in front of the Dent County Courthouse. Musical entertainment will be provided by Southern Sound, the Current River Bluegrass Band, and a group from Walking Faith Ministries. At noon, Country Mart will deliver 155 mini cupcakes for the singing of Happy Birthday to the Courthouse. At about 12:45, Rick Mansfield will portray one of his characters, Henry Rowe Schoolcraft, to tell the story of Schoolcraft when he enters Dent County in 1818 before Missouri becomes a state. The final ceremony will begin at 3 o'clock in the afternoon with Dolores Gray Wood, president of the Dent County Historical Society, acting as master of ceremonies. Cindy Ard, the elected Dent County Recorder of Deeds, will share her perspective on the Dent County Courthouse. And Liz C. Condry will speak about the C family and its connections to the Dent County Courthouse. Items of interest that the public can view, scheduled to be downtown, will be the glass carriage from the James and Gar Funeral Home, an air evac helicopter for a 2-hour window. 3 of the Dent County Fire Protection District newest fire trucks will be parked between the City of Salem administrative offices and the Dent County Courthouse on Iron Street. Plus, the Current River Cruisers will be showcasing their antique cars along with other vintage vehicles, including some of Glenn Sapaw's antique cars as well as a 2023 Chevy Corvette. Other activities as part of the celebration include the Salem Public Library showing the Kent Nichols movie Civil War in the Ozarks Battle for Dent County in the downstairs library meeting room. And the Dent County Museum will also be open near the top of the East Salem Hill from 1 to 4. The Bank of Salem is providing the Dent County Historical Society with headquarters in its courtesy room. In case of rain or an unexpected event, the City of Salem Hall City Hall Auditorium will be available for the live event. For more information, contact Dolores Gray Woods, Society President at 573-729-1496. Well, if none of those activities interest you, how about the Old Miners Day Festival at Doe Run? Actually, at Viburnum, because the Doe Run Company and the Viburnum community are celebrating the rich mining history of the Southeast Missouri at the 39th Annual Old Miners Days Festival. The community event starts today and runs through Sunday, October 3rd, the 5th. Today's the 3rd. And features entertainment for all ages, including free tours of Doe Run's Buick Mine on Saturday. Community activities get underway Friday afternoon, this afternoon at 5 o'clock, with the annual Tiny Tot Contest and Miss Viburnum Scholarship Pageant at the Elmer P. Beard Gymnasium in Viburnum. Tomorrow, events begin at 9 o'clock in the morning in the outdoor Viburnum Center. Visitors who are 12 years of age and older may sign up for a free underground tour of a working Doe Run mine. Tours begin at 9 a.m. and conclude at 4 p.m. Guests will travel through the shaft more than 1,000 feet underground and see the company's Buick mine, including heavy mobile equipment, the maintenance shop, and rock pillars full of valuable ore. Free bus transportation will be provided to shuttle guests the short distance from the Viburnum Shopping Center to the Buick mine and back. Throughout tomorrow, guests will enjoy live music, kids' games, food trucks and booze, craft vendors, a community parade, and much more. This year, a Fall Rocks attraction located in the old Dollar General building will run from 11 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon tomorrow, offering indoor interactive activities including gold panning, a mineral trivia game, dress like a miner, and much more. In the evening, Christian the Magician will provide comedy magic for the whole family with his show beginning at 6:30 in the Elmer P. Beard Gymnasium. Doors to the gym will open at 6 o'clock. Then Sunday, activities include a morning community church service hosted by local area churches at 11 o'clock in the Viburnum Center and a car show that runs from noon to 2. Learn more about Old Miners Days, including a full schedule of events at www.oldminersdays.com. Well, that has been a look at local news that was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Vanity Fair calls BritBox a delicious streamer. Collider says everyone should be watching. Catch Britain's next best series with BritBox. Stream acclaimed new originals like Code of Silence.
You read Lips, right?
And Linley, based on the best-selling mystery series.
Say hi, Linley. Take it from here.
And don't miss the new season of Karen Pirie, coming this October.
You don't look like police. I'll take that as a compliment.
See it differently when you stream the best of British TV with BritBox. Watch with a free trial today.
Hey, how many things can I plug into one power strip?
I don't know. Does it really matter?
An overloaded circuit is a recipe for disaster. Most standard outlets can hold only 120 volts of power. Be cautious when plugging devices into power strips. Electrical problems cause more than 50,000 house fires every year. Keep safety first. Always.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
Reality check number 29. Moving your checking account shouldn't feel harder than moving to another state. At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We know switching banks can be a pain, so we invented the Easy Switch Kit. If you move your account to Town & Country, we'll do all the work for you. Set up your automatic deposits and withdrawals, and even help close your old account. How easy is that? Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
I used to think food just came from the store, but now I know it starts on a farm. I'm Maya, and I'm in the 3rd grade. This year, I got to be a part of Agriculture Education on the Move, where we learned about crops, animals, and all the work farmers do every day. I was surprised by how many things I use every day that come from agriculture. Ag Ed on the Move helps students like me all across Missouri learn about agriculture in fun, hands-on ways. We even practice math, science, and reading during these lessons, which my teacher really likes. Support agricultural education by partnering with Missouri Farmers Care to bring ag education on the move to your school. Because when we understand where our food comes from, we grow up grateful. Who knows? Maybe I may become a farmer. Learn more at agmoves.com. Agriculture education on the move, enriching lives one classroom at a time.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Varsity Football Tigers will host the Willow Springs Bears in their annual homecoming game tonight starting at 7 o'clock. Prior to the game, homecoming court will be held. This year's senior queen candidates and their escorts include Maggie Hogan, escorted by her father, Joshua Hogan, Addison Fulton, escorted by her father, Travis Fulton, and Elizabeth Hendricks, escorted by her father, Chris Hendricks. This year's class court members and their escorts will be Brinkley Tripp, escorted by her mother, Tammy Quick, representing the freshman class, Aubrey Groff, escorted by her father, Lennis Groff, representing the sophomore class, and Riley Parker, escorted by her father, Matthew Parker, representing the junior class. The varsity Salem Tigers ended tonight's game with a 1-4 record and 0-3 in the SCA Conference, while the Bears are 3-2 overall and 1-2 in the SCA Conference. You can hear the game on KSMO Radio, AM 1340 and 95.7 FM, and video stream the game on KSMO Media, which includes KSMORadio.com, the KSMO Stream Facebook page, and the KSMO YouTube page. The Salem 8th grade football Tigers improved to 4-0 as they beat the Kabul Bulldogs 40-8. The 7th grade football Tigers won by a forfeit by the score of 13-0. The 7th grade team is 3-0-1 on the year. Both Tiger teams will host Houston next Thursday night at the SH football field at Bill Shugart Stadium. The Salem Lady Varsity Volleyball Tigers won their first SCA conference match of the year Thursday at the SHS gym as they beat the Thayer Lady Bobcats in 5 sets. Thayer edged past Salem in the first set, 25-23, before the Tigers rebounded with a solid effort, winning the second set, 25-16. The third set belonged to the Lady Bobcats as they took advantage of numerous Salem mistakes, winning 25-17, only to have the Lady Tigers turn the tables on Thayer in the fourth set, capitalizing on the Lady Bobcat miscues, winning by the identical score of 25-17. The fifth set belonged to the Lady Tigers as they won 15-12. Salem is now 7-15-1 on the year and 1-3 in the SCA Conference. The Lady Tigers will play in the Houston Volleyball Tournament on Saturday. The Salem Lady JV Volleyball Tigers continued their fine play as they beat Thayer in 2 straight sets, 25-7 and 25-16. The JV Lady Tigers are 13-2 on the year, and they will play in the Potosi JV Tournament on Saturday. The Bunker Lady Volleyball Eagles fell to the Clearwater Lady Tigers Tuesday night at Clearwater in 5 sets. Bunker lost the first 2 sets 22-25 and 20-25 before winning the next 2 sets 25-22 and 25-18. In the fifth and deciding set, the Lady Tigers edged Bunker 18-16. Bunker falls to 9-14-2 on the year, and they will be at Couch tonight to face the Lady Indians starting at 5:30 with the JV contest and the varsity match to follow. The Missouri football Tigers have a bye this weekend and will host Alabama next Saturday. The St. Louis Blues got their first preseason win over the Ottawa Senators Thursday night, 7-1, as Philip Broberg scored twice for the Blues, who scored the first 6 goals of the game. The St. Louis Blues will be at Chicago Saturday night for the final preseason game of the year. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports is brought to you by Missouri's beef farmers and ranchers. Fire up the Fan Grill. Juicy burgers and sizzling steaks make the tailgate. Get fresh game day ideas at beefitswhatsfordinner.com.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Division rivals are moving on. The Detroit Tigers beat Cleveland 6-3. They will move on to the division series to face the Mariners. Former Cardinal Jack Flaherty started in that game for Detroit, left in a 1-1 game in the 5th and got a no decision. And the Cubs will play the Brewers in an all-Central Division NLDS after the Cubs beat Mike Schilt's Padres in Game 3 of their wild card. That was a good series for former Royals catcher Freddie Fermin. He hit .364 for the Padres and had 2 hits yesterday, but flied out to center with the tying runs on base to end the game. The Royals traded Fermin for starting pitchers Ryan Bergert and Stephen Kolek. It'll be the Phillies and Dodgers in the other NLDS, and the Yankees will face the Blue Jays in the ALDS. The Blues got their first preseason win, 7-1 over the Ottawa Senators. A good win for Jim Montgomery's team.
I think if you're naturally competitive, you want to win. I don't care if it's an exhibition game. Having talking to other coaches around the league, you always feel better about your team when you win.
The Blues wrap up preseason tomorrow against Chicago. An odd weekend for D1 football here in the state of Missouri. The Mizzou Tigers on their bye week. They get extra time to get ready for their 11 a.m. kick next Saturday against Alabama. Missouri State is off. They'll actually play Wednesday the 8th at Middle Tennessee, a national game on ESPN2. And SEMO has a bye week. The only D1 game, Lindenwood, is at UT Martin tomorrow. And the Chiefs don't play until Monday. They'll be in Jacksonville to face an improved Jaguars team. That Jacksonville defense leads the NFL with 9 interceptions. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
I've always loved space and football. Growing up, some people told me I had to choose. But here's the deal. You can be great at more than one thing. And getting involved in STEM opens up your world to a universe of opportunities in life. This is my time. Get inspired and get involved today. There are STEM programs and science centers available in your community, so be sure to check out spaceforall.us to learn more and get started. This is my time. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Find your place in space. This is my time. Space for All.
Hi, I'm Kim Holderness.
And I'm Penn Holderness. You don't have to have an amazing race to the doctor, but you should make time for routine cancer screenings.
I schedule my mammogram and other cancer screenings around my birthday and then treat myself to lunch.
I do too, because, of course, everyone likes lunch.
The C word can be scary, but routine screenings can detect cancer before symptoms appear.
And early detection equals better outcomes.
Go to preventcancer.org to find out which cancer screenings you need.
I'm Missouri Attorney General Catherine Hanaway. Fraud and scams can strike anyone. My office works to ensure that Missouri is free from deception and unfair practices. Last year, we handled over 65,000 consumer complaints and returned more than $400 million to Missourians. If you've been a victim of fraud, call 800-392-8222 or visit ago.mo.gov.
Paid for by the Missouri Attorney General's Office.
We ask a lot of our liver, so give it the support it deserves with an easy daily detox from Active Liver. Made with natural ingredients like turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke, Active Liver helps cleanse and protect your liver so you feel less bloated and more energized. Find Active Liver online at Amazon, Vitacost.com, or iHerb.com. Or pick it up today at CVS, Meijer Grocery, or ShopRite. When your liver is happy, your body is happy. Enjoy life to the fullest with Active Liver.
In agriculture, content is king, especially when it comes from a source you trust. Brownfield Ag News delivers timely, accurate information to America's farmers. Our team of award-winning farm broadcasters brings you the stories that matter. Local, regional, national, and even global. That's why Brownfield is a household name across farm country, on the radio, online, and across social media. Thank you for trusting Brownfield. Learn more at brownfieldagnews.com.
eBay
eBay has reinvented vehicle buying. From click to curb, everything's covered. Ever try to buy a car online and end up in a parking lot with a stranger and some blind trust? That era is over. Now with Secure Purchase, eBay isn't just where you find your car. It's where you buy it, start to finish. Title, financing, registration, delivery, it's all built in. This is the modern way to buy your next ride on eBay. eBay. Things people love. Secure Purchase is powered by Caramel Dealer Services, LLC, an eBay subsidiary.
Here at KSMO, we've got news from the Missouri Net coming up next. Then stay tuned to your hometown radio station. I'll be back after the top of the hour with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Missouri Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. A Missouri man has died after a suspected bear attack in Arkansas. The Newton County, Arkansas Sheriff's Office says the 60-year-old man's body was found several yards from his campsite. Investigators say his injuries were consistent with a bear attack. The Missouri State Capitol will be lit in red this weekend to honor fallen firefighters. There are 2 memorial services in Kingdom City, including a candlelight vigil tomorrow night, and 10 firefighters who died in the line of duty will be honored at a memorial service on Sunday. The Missouri Public Service Commission is reviewing affordability programs for low-income and seniors. Utilities must submit details about those programs by November 14th. Tourism is ramping up. Missouri Tourism Director Stephen Fouts says they've seen a trend in recent years.
October has really become a very popular month for travel.
He says fall festivals are cashing in on the trend, as well as communities near scenic byways and highways known for fall color. Missouri Net News.
I used to think food just came